Let's talk NBA. It's a big night for the Charlotte Hornets. They're in Atlanta to take on the Hawks in the play-in tournament. Now, if they win, they'll advance to the next game in the play-in tournament. Lose, and their season is over. WCNC Charlotte's sports team is here to break down the keys to tonight's matchup.
Stro, it seems ever since the All-Star break, LaMelo Ball has had the keys to the car. Let's call it the Lamborghini for his sake.
There we go.
What has been the key to his elevated play here in the second half?
I think just experience, getting comfortable. We heard him talk the other night after the game. He said this team has continued to grow, continued to find its identity, and they had to do so without Gordon Hayward. But you saw LaMelo and Miles Bridges really step up in his absence on the offensive side of the ball. But for Melo, it's behind the arc. We didn't know that we would be talking about LaMelo's play from behind the three necessarily when he came here as a rookie, but he can do it from there, spacing, and not to mention those dynamic plays with passing he creates for his teammates on the offensive side of the ball. And for you, we're going to talk about Atlanta's young guard as well. Trae Young, obviously the key to the Hawks' success tonight.
Yeah, carried them all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. He and they have not had quite the season many expected them to coming off of that. But if he goes off, Stro, it's good night for the Hornets, and they're going home because he is just that good and that explosive. But the Hornets have done a nice job against Trae Young, kind of surprisingly. Last time out, held him to 9 points, and for the season, holding him well below his scoring average and a tick below his three-point percentage average. And one time they held him 0 for 6. So that's going to be a huge key to this game tonight, is if they can yet again stop Trae Young at home in Atlanta.
The Hornets are going to win if, fill in the blank for me, what is the key?
I think it might be the same key for both of us, and that's to defend as a team. The Hornets were one of the worst defensive teams in the league for a good chunk of the season, but they've kind of elevated that here down the stretch. They're limiting second chance points, limiting points in the paint. It's not just on Trae Young, although that's important. It's got to be a team defensive effort to win this game. How about you?
Yeah, I'm going defense. In high school, we had this T-shirt that said defense wins championships. It's fundamentals, right? It's stopping the pick and roll. It's defense to win the game. Both teams, not their strong suit, so whoever defends, I think you're going on to the next game in the play-in tournament.
Defense wins play-in games. Print
There
that
we
on
go.
the T-shirt. All right, Hawks Hornets tonight at 7.